Hey, welcome back to Daily English Flow. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Anna. Really glad you're here with us today.
Okay, so, last episode, Anna gave me a challenge in front of everyone.
I did. And I stand by it.
She told me to wake up early enough that I don't have to rush. Just one morning. Give myself time. Be a normal human.
That was the challenge, yes.
And I did it. Sort of.
Sort of.
I woke up earlier. I gave myself more time. I was very proud of myself.
And then what happened?
And then I spent that extra time on my phone, and I was still almost late.
I could not have predicted that. I am so shocked.
Sarcasm noted.
Deeply noted.
But okay, that phone thing is actually exactly what we're talking about today. Because we had a challenge this week. A new one.
Yes. And this one was my idea again.
It was her idea again. I want to be clear about that.
The No Phone Morning Challenge.
No phone for the first hour after waking up.
1 hour. 60 minutes. No scrolling, no checking notifications, no videos. Nothing.
And one of us failed.
One of us failed very, very quickly.
We'll get to that. But first, okay, let's talk about why we even tried this. Because I think a lot of people listening right now probably do exactly what I do. You wake up, and the first thing you do is reach for your phone.
It's so automatic, like you don't even think about it. You open your eyes, and your hand is already moving.
Right? Like my brain doesn't even make a decision. It just, phone, immediately.
It's a habit. And habits are interesting because you don't really notice them until someone points them out, or until you try to stop.
Which is exactly what this challenge was about. Like, can you actually go 1 hour without your phone in the morning? 1 hour.
It sounds easy.
It sounds so easy when you say it out loud.
1 hour. You sleep for 8 hours, hopefully, and you can't go 1 more hour?
When you put it that way, I feel a little embarrassed.
You should feel a little embarrassed.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Because I want to know, before we get to what happened, what does your normal morning phone habit look like? Like, honestly.
Okay, so I'll be honest. Before this challenge, I was checking my phone pretty quickly in the morning. Not as extreme as you.
7 times snooze, 30 minutes of videos.
Not that. But I would check notifications pretty early, like within the first 10 or 15 minutes.
What kind of notifications?
Messages, emails, sometimes just scrolling through social media for a few minutes.
And does it wake you up? Like, does it help you feel more awake?
That's what I thought it was doing. But I read something recently that said it actually does the opposite. It stresses your brain out before you've had time to properly wake up.
Really?
Yeah. Because you're immediately taking in information, messages from people, news, things you have to respond to, and your brain goes from sleeping to stressed in like 30 seconds.
Okay, that actually explains a lot about my mornings. Because I check my phone and I watch videos, and then I get up and I feel kind of scattered. Like my brain is going in 10 directions.
Yes, that's exactly it. You haven't given your brain time to just wake up gently. You've already loaded it with 100 different things.
I never thought about it that way. I always thought I was doing something relaxing, but maybe it's actually the opposite.
That's why I wanted to try the challenge. I wanted to see if a calmer start actually felt different.
Okay, so, the challenge. Let's talk about what happened.
Let's talk about it.
Who failed?
Well, the rules were simple. First hour after waking up, no phone. You can do anything else. Make coffee, eat breakfast, sit quietly, look out the window.
Look out the window. Very exciting.
It's actually nice if you try it.
I wouldn't know.
Because you failed in 3 minutes.
3 minutes and I think it was maybe 40 seconds.
You checked your phone 3 minutes and 40 seconds after waking up.
In my defense.
There is no defense for 3 minutes and 40 seconds, Lewis.
Okay, but hear me out. My alarm went off. I turned it off. Correctly. Not snooze, actually off. I was proud of that. And then I put the phone face down on the bed. which was me trying.
That was good.
That was me making an effort. And then I lay there for a while, maybe 2 minutes, just lying there. And my brain started thinking, what if someone sent me a message? What if something happened? What if I'm missing something?
And what were you missing?
A notification from a food delivery app saying my account had a new offer.
Critical information.
I didn't know that's what it was. That's the thing. The not knowing was the problem. My brain was just, there might be something important. And I couldn't handle the uncertainty.
That is actually really classic phone addiction behavior.
I am not addicted to my phone.
Lewis, you checked it in 3 minutes and 40 seconds because you are worried about missing a food discount.
When you say it like that,
You are addicted to your phone.
I have a strong connection with my phone. It's a relationship.
It's an addiction.
Okay, maybe a very mild, barely noticeable addiction.
A noticeable addiction.
Fine, okay. What about you? How did you do?
I did well.
How well?
I made it the full hour.
The full hour, no phone at all.
No phone at all. I woke up, I did not check my phone, I went and drank my water, made breakfast, sat and ate slowly.
Like a person from the 1800s.
Like a healthy, modern adult.
How did it feel?
Honestly, weird at first. Like genuinely uncomfortable. My hand kept wanting to reach for my phone, and I had to consciously stop myself.
See? You felt it too. The pull.
I did feel it. I'm not going to pretend I didn't. It was very automatic, the urge to check it.
So it's not just me.
It's not just you. But the difference is, I stopped myself, and you gave in immediately.
3 minutes and 40 seconds is not immediately.
It is immediately.
Okay, it kind of is immediately. But, okay, so you felt the urge. You stopped yourself. And then, how did the rest of the hour go?
After about 10 or 15 minutes, the urge kind of faded, and I started just existing, quietly. And it was actually really nice. I sat by the window with my coffee. I watched outside for a bit. Just nothing. No input.
And you didn't feel like you were missing something.
At first, yes. But then I realized nothing is happening at 7 a.m. that requires my immediate attention. Whatever is on my phone will still be there in an hour.
That is a very logical and reasonable thought that my brain is apparently not capable of having at 7 a.m.
Your brain is capable. You just never gave it the chance.
Okay, so I want to try something here, because I think everyone listening has probably had this experience. You pick up your phone just to quickly check one thing, and then suddenly it's been 30 minutes.
The scroll trap.
The scroll trap. Like, you open it for 1 second, and then you're just scrolling, and you don't even know what you're looking for. You're just scrolling.
And the apps are designed to do exactly that. They want you to keep scrolling. They make it feel good to scroll. Every time you see something new, your brain gets a tiny little reward.
Like a slot machine.
Exactly like a slot machine. You keep pulling the lever, or in this case, scrolling down, because maybe the next thing will be really good. So you never stop.
That is genuinely a little unsettling when you describe it that way.
It is unsettling. And it's worth thinking about.
So, okay, let's talk about screen time for a second. Because I actually checked. After the challenge, obviously, not during. I checked my screen time for the past week.
And?
And I don't want to say the number.
Say the number.
It was above average.
Lewis. The number.
5 hours and 20 minutes per day on average.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. And what was scary was, it didn't feel like 5 hours. Like if you asked me to guess, I would have said maybe 2 hours, 2.5, not 5.5.
Because it's spread across the whole day in small pieces. A few minutes here, 10 minutes there, and it adds up.
To 5.5 hours, apparently. What was yours?
Mine was about 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Still though, 2 hours, 40 minutes every day. That's like, if you add that up over a week, that's almost 20 hours.
I know. That's why I wanted to do the challenge. I wasn't horrified by mine, but I thought, what could I do with even 30 of those minutes if I used them differently?
Right, like that's almost a part-time job worth of screen time per week.
And most of it is not even useful. It's not like you're doing something productive on your phone for 5 hours a day.
I'm really not. If I'm honest, maybe 30 minutes of it is actually useful. The rest is just noise.
That's a really honest thing to say.
I'm having a moment of clarity. This challenge broke something open in me.
I can see that.
Okay, but I also want to say, because I don't want this to turn into a lecture, phones are great. Like, genuinely. You can stay connected with people. You can learn things. You can listen to podcasts like this one.
Good point.
You can learn English. Right now, you might be listening to us on your phone. And that's good. That's useful. It's not about saying phones are bad.
It's about being intentional.
Yes, intentional. Like, are you choosing to use your phone? Or is your phone using you?
That's a really good way to put it.
I have my moments.
You do. Occasionally.
I'll take it.
So let's talk about some things people can actually do. Because I think awareness is the first step, but it's also helpful to have some practical ideas.
Okay, so one thing that helped me, and I know this sounds simple, was putting my phone on the other side of the room before I went to sleep. So when my alarm went off, I used my phone as my alarm.
Everyone does.
I actually had to get up to turn it off. And once I was up, I was more awake, and I didn't immediately go back to the phone.
Oh, that's actually smart. If the phone is within arm's reach in bed, you're going to grab it. But if you have to physically get up and walk to it, the moment is broken.
The moment is broken. And the second I was standing up and walking, I was like, okay, I'm up now. I can go do other things.
I keep my phone on my desk, same idea. And I've also started, this is new for me, keeping a glass of water on my nightstand. So when I wake up, the first thing I reach for is the water, not the phone.
Replacing the habit.
Replacing the habit. Instead of stopping one thing, you give yourself something else to do instead.
That's clever, because willpower alone doesn't really work. Like, just telling yourself, don't check your phone while your phone is sitting right there is really hard.
Willpower is actually quite limited. It gets used up. So if you structure your environment so you don't need as much willpower, you do better.
I feel like I need to restructure my entire environment, honestly.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Another thing that helped me, I turned off most of my notifications. So even when I do pick up my phone, there's nothing flashing at me demanding my attention.
Oh, this is something I keep saying I'll do and never do. What did you turn off?
Social media notifications, completely. News app notifications, completely. I kept messages and calls on because those might actually be something important from a real person.
So you're not turning off everything, just the noise.
Just the noise. Because the thing about notifications is, every time your phone buzzes or lights up, your brain gets interrupted. Even if you don't pick it up, just knowing there's a notification sitting there is distracting.
The little number on the app icon. I have to clear those. I cannot have a little number sitting there.
Why?
I don't know. It feels incomplete, like something unfinished.
That's designed. That little badge number is designed to make you feel that way. So you'll open the app.
App designers are very sneaky.
They're very good at their jobs.
Okay, let's talk about vocabulary for a minute, because we've used some really useful words and phrases today.
Yes, let's do it. So the first big one, scroll. You scroll through social media. You scroll through your feed. It means moving through content on your screen, usually with your thumb, going down and down through posts or videos.
And scrolling is the habit. Like, I was just scrolling for a while. You can also say, I was scrolling through Instagram, or I was scrolling through my feed.
Then we have check notifications. Notifications are the little alerts your phone sends you. A message, a like, a comment. And checking them means you look at them. I check my notifications first thing in the morning.
And first thing in the morning is a really useful phrase. It means the very first thing you do after you wake up. First thing in the morning, I make coffee. First thing in the morning, I check my phone. First thing in the morning, I hit snooze 7 times.
That last one is Lewis.
That last one is me. We also said distracted a lot. If you're distracted, something is taking your attention away from what you should be focusing on.
I'm trying to work, but I keep getting distracted by my phone. Very relatable. Very common in English.
And addicted, or addiction. If you're addicted to something, you feel like you need it, and it's very hard to stop. You can be addicted to coffee, to sugar, to social media, to your phone.
I think I'm addicted to scrolling. Screen time addiction is real.
We also said, put it down. As in, put your phone down. Stop using it. Just put it down for a while. I need to put my phone down.
And screen time, which is the total amount of time you spend looking at a screen. Most phones now track this for you in the settings.
Which is both helpful and terrifying.
Very terrifying. And habit. A habit is something you do regularly, often without really thinking about it. It's automatic. Checking my phone in the morning is a habit. Hitting snooze is a bad habit.
Good habits and bad habits. We all have both.
And the key is, you can change habits. It takes time and effort, but habits are not permanent. You can replace them.
Which is actually kind of hopeful.
It is hopeful. Your morning doesn't have to always be a disaster, Lewis.
There's hope for me yet.
There's hope for you.
Okay, I want to ask you something, because I'm curious what other people's experiences are with this. Like, do you think younger people are more addicted to their phones? Or is it everyone equally?
That's a really good question. I think the common idea is that younger people are more addicted because they grew up with smartphones. But I actually think it's pretty equal across ages. Adults check their phones constantly, too. Work emails, news, social media.
Yeah, I think it's generational in terms of what you're checking, but not in terms of how much. Like, my parents check their phones as much as I do, just for different things.
My mom sends voice messages at 7 in the morning.
That's a specific kind of phone habit.
It is. And I love her, but the little voice message notification at 7 a.m. is a lot.
So even your peaceful no-phone morning gets interrupted by someone else's phone habit.
The struggle is real.
We should all collectively put our phones down.
I support this.
Global no-phone morning movement, starting now.
Starting now. Let's go.
Okay, so I want to do something before we wrap up, because I think this episode has made me actually think about this more seriously. I want to set a real goal. Not just, I'll try, a specific goal.
Okay, I love this. What's the goal?
No phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. I'm not starting with an hour because let's be realistic. 3 minutes and 40 seconds was my record. So 30 minutes is already a massive improvement.
That's actually a really smart way to approach it. Start small, build up. 30 minutes is genuinely a good goal.
And I'm going to move my phone to my desk before I go to sleep. So I have to get up to turn off the alarm.
And drink some water first.
And drink some water first. 1 glass before anything else.
Look at you. You're already growing.
I feel like a new person, and I haven't even done it yet.
Talking about change is the first step.
Doing it is the second step, which is harder.
Much harder. But you can do it.
I think I can. And honestly, if you're listening and you want to try this too, do it with me. Just 30 minutes. Put your phone somewhere you can't easily reach it. See how it feels.
And come back next episode, because Lewis is going to report on how it went.
I am going to be accountable in front of thousands of people. No pressure.
It's good for you.
It might be. It might be very good for me.
Growth happens outside your comfort zone.
Anna with the wisdom again.
I try.
You really do. Okay, so one thing I keep thinking about, and I want to get your take on this, is that phone habits and morning routines are actually really connected. Like last episode, we talked about mornings and rushing, and the reason I rush is partly because I spend too much time on my phone in bed. It's all related.
It's completely related. If you remove the phone from the first part of your morning, everything else becomes easier. You have more time, your brain is calmer, you can actually eat breakfast and not rush.
One small change that affects everything.
One small change. That's all it takes to start.
Okay, I genuinely feel motivated right now. Let's end here before I lose the motivation.
Smart.
Ride the wave.
Okay, so that is it for today's episode of Daily English Flow.
We hope this conversation got you thinking about your own phone habits, your mornings, and what a small challenge can actually teach you about yourself.
Even if you fail in 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Especially if you fail. Failure is data.
It is.
If you enjoyed this episode, we'd really love a like. It takes 1 second, and it genuinely helps the channel reach more learners.
And subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. We've got a lot more real conversations coming your way.
And leave us a comment. Are you on your phone first thing in the morning? Tell us honestly. We won't judge. I clearly have no room to judge anyone.
We really don't.
See you in the next one.
Bye, everyone. Go put your phones down.
After you finish this episode, obviously.
Obviously.